Hi, I'm Phil Hall for What Digital Camera, and I've got with me Simon Idden from Nikon UK to talk about the new Nikon 1 series. Okay, Simon, so let's talk through the main features of these cameras.
Well, yeah, so we're launching the Nikon 1 system, which is obviously an interchangeable lens camera system. We're launching two models, the J1, which is the one I've got here, and you've got there the V1.
Yeah.
J1 comes in 5 colours: black, high gloss white, red, silver and pink.
Right.
And the V1 comes in black and white. So the key thing to say is these cameras are the fastest cameras in the world. And obviously that's a big statement, and they're actually faster than some of the best pro cameras out there. And that speed enables us to do some really cool new features, motion snapshot and smart photo selector, as well as being able to shoot very fast, so 60 frames per second in shooting mode. You can also, autofocus is very fast, and there's a new X-Speed 3 image engine in the processor that is very fast and can process really quickly.
Okay, so do you want to just go into a little bit more detail about what these features do then? So how they
work? So the first of the features is motion snapshot. Motion snapshot is what we call a living image. You can actually capture both the snapshot and the essence around that shot. So it takes a 1-second movie before and after using pre and post capture technology, and it also takes the still image and overlays the two. So you've got a 1-second movie that's slowed down to 2.5 seconds and the snapshot. And what it is it captures that whole essence of what the moment was. So if you're at a beach in a once-in-a-lifetime holiday and the waves lapping at the shore, normally in a one photo you just get the waves, but this means you actually get what it was like, what the feeling was like, what the moment was like. The other one, so on the mode dial again, is smart photo selector. So this ensures that you always get the perfect shot. 90% of the time, say a situation like your kids are on the swing and you want to get a picture of them smiling at the camera, perfectly composed. With Smart Photo Selector, you take a shot like you would any normal shot, so just press the shutter button. But what it does is it takes 20 images at 30 frames per second. So in under a second, it's captured 20 images before and after you press the shutter button. The camera then will look through those photos and see which ones were, where they're not smiling or blinking or blurred, and it will go through various plus and minus factors, picking out the 5 best. And then from that, it'll recommend the one where the person's or the child's smiling at the camera, perfectly composed.
And it will store the other pictures, the other 4 pictures as well?
Yeah, exactly. So if the one that it recommends isn't exactly the one you want, you can actually go back and look at the other 4 and select those and keep them. You can keep all 5, or you can just discard them and keep the one. So it gives you the flexibility, but this is for those moments you always want to capture and don't want to miss the moment. But if you click on the third option, which is just shooting, so we're all aware of what the shooting mode is. Key thing about this one is the speed of the camera enables up to 60 frames per second at full resolution.
It's quite phenomenal really at that kind of rate.
It is, exactly. So you can shoot 60 frames per second and yeah, like I said, full resolution, which is great, and it enables us to get 600 megapixels per second processing, which is a great achievement really in a small camera. Obviously the idea with the J1 and the V1 is all about simplicity and ease of use and clean design. So you'll notice by the design there's minimal buttons on it to keep it kind of simple and easy to use, but it does have the full manual controls also in the menus, and you've obviously got the scroll wheel and the dial here to be able to change the aperture
settings.
Exactly, yeah. The last one on the mode dial is the video.
Okay.
So these shoot full HD 1080 movies at 60i and 30p. So you can capture full HD movies, and at the same time you can take full resolution still images. So the J1 has built-in flash. So obviously, again for the target customer, the kind of families or couples, young couples. This is a great camera. Has everything built in, so you can just take this out and it's got everything for you. But with the V1, you've got the accessory option where you can actually connect new flash, the SBN5, GPS unit. You can even attach the ME1 microphone.
Okay.
But yeah, so that gives you kind of the flexibility to add to the system. In terms of the differences, really, so we've got the J1, which is your kind of family audience, very easy to use in that respect. The V1 has various step-up features, so electronic viewfinder, high resolution, 1440k dot. It's got a high resolution LCD screen, both 3-inch, but the V1 has a 920k dot screen. It's magnesium alloy top and rear covers, so robust in terms of its build quality. It has mechanical shutter built in, whereas the J1 is electronic shutter.
Right.
This here, which we're launching, is the FT1 adapter.
Right.
So this is an F-mount adapter, so attaches to either the V1 or the J1, but means you can attach any of our Nikon lenses for the F-mount. Works with AFS and AFI in terms of autofocus.
So there's also quite a sophisticated AF system in these, isn't there?
There is, yeah. The AF system, this is, like we said, the fastest in the world. And in terms of mirrorless cameras, we're the first to introduce phase detection within a compact system type camera, and it actually is built into the sensor, so it's a phenomenal technology achievement in this camera. As well as it has contrast detect, so it's got what we call a hybrid autofocus system, so the camera will automatically choose the most appropriate.
So it just detects which is a bit more suited.
Yeah, so if it's a fast moving subject, then phase detection will be the best. If it's quite low lit and dark scene, contrast detection will be the preferred option. But it's 73 point phase detection autofocus and 135 point contrast detect autofocus. So these things are lightning quick in terms of the autofocus.
We've touched on the FT1 adapter, but there's also some lenses specific to the 1 series.
It is, yeah. So this is a new mount. This is the Nikon 1 mount.
Yeah.
So all these lenses are brand new. There'll be 3 standard kit lenses. So we've got the 10 to 30, which is obviously a standard zoom lens, retractable lens mechanism, and that obviously is going to come in a kit form. You've then also got a 10mm pancake lens, which is on this V1. You've then also got a 10mm pancake lens, which is on this V1. And we've got the telephoto 30 to 110.
So roughly for something which is equivalent to about 70 to 300, that's very compact.
Yeah, exactly. So the 10mm is equivalent to like a 27 and 35mm. This is around 27 to 80-ish. So this is 80 to a 300 almost. We also have this lens, which is kind of like a dedicated movie lens. It's 10 to 100, and it's got power zoom on the lens itself, so you can get really smooth focus in terms of movie, and it's very silent in terms of the sound. So, yeah, really great initial lineup of lenses, but we are very passionate about developing the lens lineup, and we've got a really strong roadmap for 3 years of great lenses that will be coming to market. So this system will have a really good range of lenses, and we're confident that this is a great new system for Nikon.
Excellent stuff. So have we got any pricing at the moment?
The J1 with standard zoom kit will be £549. The V1 with, again, the standard zoom kit will be £829 retail. Both available on sale from the 20th of October.
Okay, well, look forward to testing these, so thanks for your time, Simon.
Thank you.